we're going to Frozen Guard. Contact Noir on blue side, ISG on the red side. This was ISG's pick. And so they were having the second pick. Atlas, straight away, is removed. And then Maeve. Okay.
Yeah, I mean, interesting bands. Atlas, I wouldn't say, was particularly influential in the last game. And indeed, Maeve, I wouldn't have considered as that much of a threat going into this game. But, you know, hopefully these teams know what they're doing.
Oh, yeah, I definitely do think these teams know what they're doing. But yeah, I think the Atlas ban is more so... I think this signals that Contact Noir have got something different in mind for their first pick, and they don't want to have Atlas go into the second rotation for ISG to pick up. Khan taking off the board as well, so Makoa is up here if Contact Noir wish to take it. Also, Inara's up, Ash, and yeah, there it is, straight away. The Makoa locked in for Contact Noir. Heavy band presence on that Makoa throughout, and it's good to see the Turtle make an appearance.
Yeah, absolutely. It's always exciting to see him come through. Makes you wonder if, like you say, the Contact Noir bands, maybe they were trying to manipulate their way into a Makoa pick, or whether they've literally just gone, oh, wow, opportunity, Makoa's there.
Of course, I do like that dynamic that you have in a draft. On your first pick, you can kind of get into the head. It's like, okay, we will leave these options open for you, so you have to ban them unless you have a plan in place. And ISG are going to be taking a page out of Contact Noir's book. They take Leon and Ash straight away in first rotation, throwing it back to Contact Noir. But I'm a little bit concerned about a frontline duo that is untouched right now.
Yeah, coming in with the Furia pick again. This concerns me perhaps with the Leon and the Ash picks for ISG, that this is like reactive drafting based off of the previous game, rather than like proactive drafting as to how they're going to play this game to their strengths. But I mean, two very strong champion picks. So Contact Noir coming in now again with the Eevee. Yeah,
Eevee, Alaji. Didn't really have a chance really to talk about the Eevee play last game. Kind of just doing his job, really. He was getting the respect itemization coming through from Saris in that game. Number one means that, you know, he is a threat that needs to be dealt with. So looking now here for ISG, so it's more than likely we're going to be seeing a second frontline come through and the support. So Inara taken away, that was what I was concerned about for Contact Noir, because they're taking Leon and Ash and Makoa and Inara as a frontline duo. To those of you of all that have been playing the game for so long, that is the OG frontline pairing.
Yeah, absolutely. I think ISG locking down the Inara there is a very, very smart move.
And I think this definitely goes into comfort as well. This the Ash is a Hammer CD champion. Inara going over to Genu. This is going back to what made them strong. Tripez as well, and Vinva are locking in a double hit scan. Contact Noir ran off the draft though, opting into the Sniper. We're going to see a Kinessa and the Barrack to partner up with that Makoa.
Yeah, I mean, this is really exciting. Barrack, such a strong tank right now, who is also basically a beefy damage champ. We've seen some huge damage numbers coming out of Barrack over the past weeks, and indeed in the past months in the competitive scene. And Kinessa is always fun to see played in literally any situation. So,
oh yeah, definitely. So we have the completed drafts here shown on your screen. Let us know in the Mixer chat, where do you think this game is going? I'm going to put it out there for ISG. I love ISG's draft. You know, I think here, this is comfort in a nutshell for them.
I think the Maldamba pick is what sealed that for me. Like we said, Maldamba, despite the fact he's never ever dropped out of the meta, has always been incredibly strong. We just haven't seen him picked an awful lot recently. But I think that Maldamba pick right there is ISG saying, yes, we got this. So yeah, I'm also thinking an ISG win on this map.
Yeah, so another thing as well, that it seems Contact Noir's draft, it relies, I mean, it suits their playstyle to have the individual players really stepping up. So you can have a standout game on the Eevee, Kinessa. You know, if you're hitting them shots, you're making it work and playing around the pressure that you know, these individual strong members. ISG's draft. This is a draft that you can take into pretty much any map and succeed. Like, this is an ISG draft. I think going out of this draft phase, they can be very happy with what they got. Of course, Eevee was let through, and obviously the Mave ban instead. They could have banned that Eevee, and I'm probably thinking, okay, maybe we can deal with this Eevee. You know, we have the plan in place, we have the play style, and you know, see what's going to happen here.
Absolutely, yeah. I mean, the Leon Cassie combo is something which is something to fear, shall we say?
Ladies, gentlemen, and everyone in between, welcome aboard to game number 2 in the first semifinal of MLL Season 3, week number 2. Let's go to the rosters. On Contact Noir, over on your blue side, we have Otto playing the Tinkerin Berik, Furso on the Cherish Furia. Then we have Lachi on his Wormhole Eevee, as we've seen before. Etsu playing that Steady Aim Kinessa, and Sarky on the Leviathan Makoa. What is going on ISG, Riddick?
Over on the red side, ISG, Hammer CD rocking the big game, Cassie, Phoenix on the Spurs, Chosen Moldamba, Mother's Grace and Nara for Jenna 2000, Vinda playing the Battering Ramash, and Tripper on the Eminence, or Eminence, Leon. Eminence coming through, and hopefully we get some popping off Leon play as we head up to this first point. Makoa already looking for a cheeky flank over on the side of ISG, but he's just going to go back and start fighting the Inara, lazily flicking some shots over there. That's just a playstyle for Makoa. He's just lazy but powerful, coming through back here to defend his team. Ash played way too aggressively into there, no deaths yet, and it looks like it's kind of going to be a stalemate for the side of these teams here.
Not as long as Sarky has something to say about that, as he hooked Vinva into the nick of things. So that's 3 kills going on for Contact Noir, all ready to start off the ball. It might have been very close to getting a death for the side of Contact Noir with Furso going down, but he survived with
and that's
very low HP.
That's just why I love Makoa so much, Woofie, don't you? It's just like, he gets a hook, someone dies, goodbye entire team. Makoa doesn't care. Makoa doesn't care at all. As you see him here duoing with his Eevee, Vindra's gonna get taken down by Lachi and Makoa duo here. Looks like Contact Noir are gonna capture this point quite easily. Makoa holding on to this right-hand side with Eevee just blinking in and out. Not really going to be too much pressure they can make over here. ISG in trouble here. Cassie going to get found. Hammer CD going down. Makoa all the way in your back line. Not exactly where you want a turtle to be, but he doesn't care. Pushing up against a small dummy. He's going to get very, very low. Going to get pushed back. And he's going to get taken down from a long-range snipe. Not from the Kinessa, but from the Eevee. My goodness, the skill.
This is just Contact Noir. As I say, like time and time again, I love ISG. It's my favorite team from Season 2, now under our new name, so that doesn't change anything. It's still the same squad that I know and love, but Contact Noir, they have really improved since Season 2 when they were known as Nova 8. This is a much better squad, much more aggressive and much more objective-oriented. They're pushing in, and they're not letting the tanks go for a minute.
Repairs here, looking for some pressure. The problem here is that ISG are showing so aggressively. You see that Makoa is holding this right-hand side all the way out here. Saki being very wise, uses it a little too early there. And then, of course, Kinessa just out there. Etsu poking from the other side. So either way, as you come out of spawn from ISG, you have 2 major threats. Do I go and get hooked by the Makoa, or do I rush out and get domed by the Kinessa? There's no choices here. It's all for the side of Contact Noir, and this is why Makoa is banned. Getting 2000 gonna go down. Saki not letting him get any space here. Otto gonna find Hammer CD. Cassie one's down, and it's almost a team wipe. How long can Ash stand? Is she gonna assert dominance here? No, not enough time, and Contact Noir pushed successfully.
I mean, okay, seriously, I'm getting nauseous every single time I look at Lachi, because he's flicking. He's pure flick shotting. He is not playing on a low sensitivity. So when I was looking at him going into the backline of IronSwarm Gaming, I felt like I was on the sea. I was on the open sea with all of that swaying back and forth.
And that's something that shocks me about EV players, you know?
I mean,
they're projectile blast shield champions, you know what I mean? They AoE projectile. Eevee has such a slow projectile, but she's flicking her shots like a hit scan. Like, you think she's Androxus. She's cosplaying right now. IRL, Eevee is actually Androxus, believe it or not. She gets snipes on an Eevee. I'm so shocked to see that.
As long as it's not Wesley Snipes. Here with the fight breaking out here for round number 2 here in the second semi-final match between these two. I really feel that this is going to be troublesome for RSG.
Alright, Dome Shield gets popped on point, solid up with Dread Surf, and Inflame gets thrown up by Furia. Ancient Rage coming through Makoa. Makoa's going on a rampage, gets a double kill. MLL Phoenix, and that's another wipe! Contact Noir, it's just so incredible. They're playing out of their minds right now on this comp. ISG maybe a little overzealous in their skill, overconfident in their skill to let Makoa go away so freely. I would have rather seen the contact. Tripper is getting domed out of spawn. Etsu just doing the dirty on him like that. Makoa obviously playing on the right-hand side with his Eevee, playing incredibly aggressive. 0 deaths for our turtle friend so far, and it looks like it's going to stay that way as Contact Noir push all the way through.
Let me give you something to think about. If we look at the items right now while this fight is going on, like there's just no items available for IronSwarm Gaming. They're so behind in credits that even if they get a lucky pickoff or a well-placed pickoff, they can't really capitalize on it. They don't have that follow-up available to them. They don't have the cauterized 2s. They don't have the record 2s. And even with this Seismic Crash connecting, it's only gonna be a matter of time before they regroup.
Nothing's gonna happen. Makoa going really, really low. Saki gonna have to pull back, but he's not down and out yet. Gonna get healed up. Still, 0 deaths on our turtle friend. Seismic Crash does connect, but no kills, nothing found there. It's just to stall out. ISG need to have some space made here. Assert Dominance needs to get popped. And Contact Noir just don't care. Hammer CD going down. Naji's playing lights out Eevee. And my goodness, I can't even track this. It's so fast. It feels like, as you said, I'm on a cruise ship somewhere, but it's painful and torturous at the same time. ISG getting sent.
I don't want to be on the Titanic anymore.
I don't want to be out here, Mom. Send me home. I need a hug. Contact Noir finally gonna have Etsu go down again for the second time this game, ladies and gentlemen. The second time in a 3-0 matchup. This is not pubs. This is professional play, and Contact Noir showing that they deserve this win so far. They deserve to be here. They deserve to play at this. They're going to back off a little bit, though. They have lost presence. Otto may go down here. Noir's out for blood, shielding up. Gets the bowling ball off just long enough to survive, and Otto's going to make it out safely. ISG get time to zone. They need to make use of that really, really quickly. They need to control this left side tunnels before Makoa gets back in there. No, you got a turtle in your tunnel. This is going to be a problem.
Here the Inflame has been activated. It's time for about Zorky and also going in. The Dome Shield has been connecting onto Genu. He has to pull himself a little bit back. The impasse will definitely help them for a little while. But the Cherish heals are too much to handle. Verso is all over the place. He is taking notes. He is pretty much the nurse. He's the team's nurse. Oh, you got a boo-boo? And that's Contact Noir just converting. Easy as that.